Data center. The data center serves as the management point of the historical data. All possible data processing functions are implemented in this dialog window. You can open on the Data Center window by clicking on File, Data Center. Alternatively, click on Data Center Toolbar button. In the Data Center you can add currency symbols, delete symbols, choose all symbols in the list, cancel choosing any symbol, change currency pair settings, update historical data from our server, import historical data from a file, delete historical data, export historical data to a text file. Click on the Add button, type in the symbol name that consists of 6 letters, and click OK. The new symbol name will appear in the symbols list. Select the symbol you want to delete. Click on the Delete button and click OK. You can put to use the Select All button in order to activate the group functions like choosing the same broker to download data for a couple of currency pairs at the same time, setting the same leverage value for all selected symbols, clearing data. If you need to cancel the selection of all symbols, you can click Deselect All. If you need to select a few symbols, then simply enable the checkboxes to the left from the signatures. If you need to make the operations for one currency pair only, highlight it and pick one of 4 available buttons. The Update from Server button opens a dialog where you can choose whether you want to download new history or some part of the history. If you downloaded the data 1 month ago and select Download New History option today, then you'll also download that month's data. If you enabled the download part of the history option, then you need to choose the start and end points of the data range. You can do that by clicking on the drop-down menu's arrow and then clicking on the necessary date. To change the month or year, please use the arrows at the top of the window. To set today's date, you can use the Today button. To clear the chosen date, click on the Clear button. If you enable the Ignore Weekends checkbox, then all bars that appear on Saturdays and Sundays will be removed from your history. You can choose one of the 3 alternatives for the type of data you're willing to download. You can download both 1-minute and tick data, 1-minute data only, or tick data only. Please note that the first and last options are available only if you have a VIP data subscription. Once you've made your decision, click Update. After that, you'll see the progress bar. And at the end of the download, you can evaluate the quality of the data with the help of the special indicator. You can choose the broker for each of the currency symbols from the broker drop-down menu. The data quality indicators provide you with the opportunity to evaluate the quality of the imported history. Red areas indicate the missing data, whereas gray areas indicate the presence of small blanks. The green area indicates that data are present. An oblique green line, along with the No Data message, indicates that no data have been downloaded. Top indicator rectangle displays the data for 1-minute rates. The bottom indicator rectangle shows the data for the tick rates. You can also see the starting and ending points of the downloaded data range. To delete the history on the selected currency pair, click on the Clear History button. Choose the types of data, 1-minute or tick, you want to delete. Click Clear. To export the data to a file, click the Export button. Select the file from your computer where you want to place the data. Click Export. Click the Change Properties button to make a Symbol Properties dialog appear. In this window, you will notice the symbol name and the symbol type. There are 2 symbol types in Forex Tester, the currency pair and the stock. Each currency pair consists of 6 capital letters, whereas the stock name always starts with a hashtag and consists of 1 to 5 capital letters. To get the most accurate backtesting result, you can customize the symbol properties values and set them equal to the values of your broker. The following can be set. Lot size. Lot size is the value that displays how much your deposit will change if the market moves by 1 pip. If you select the 0.1 lot size and open a buy position at 1.3210, if the price changes to 1.3211, your deposit will grow by $1. If the price changes into 1.3209, your deposit will become $1 smaller. The bigger the lot size, the more money you will win or lose per each pip. Leverage. The leverage is a ratio that is based on the margin requirements of your broker. If your broker requires you to maintain a minimum 1% margin in your account, this means that you must have at least 1% of the total value of an intended trade available as cash in your account before you can proceed with the order. Expressed as a ratio, a 1% margin is equivalent to 100 to 1 leverage ratio. 1 divided by 100 equals 0.01, or 1%. Using a ratio of 100 to 1 as an example, this means that it's possible to enter into a trade for up to $100 for every dollar in the account. Digits after points. All currency pairs except those that include a JPY symbol can have either 4 or 5 digits after the point. The currencies that have JPY in their symbol names can have 2 or 3 digits after the point. You can set the appropriate value in the digits after point input field. Spread. Spread is the difference between the bid and ask prices. If you open a sell order, then it will be opened at the same price that you have established. However, when you close the sell order, it will be closed at a worse price by the number of pips equal to your spread value. If you open a buy order, then it will be opened at a worse price by the number of pips equal to your spread value. When you decide to close the buy order, it will be closed at exactly the same price as you planned. In other words, brokers charge their spreads at the opening of the buy orders and at the closing of the sell orders. Minimum distance to price. The minimum distance to price is used for the pending orders. The order will not be executed if you're trying to place a pending order closer than the minimum distance to price value. Swaps. Swaps will become deposited or withdrawn from your account when your open position is transferred to another day. Swap calculation depends on the lot size, currency pair, order type, and some other factors. You can set swaps for long, buy, and short, sell trades, either by entering the value manually or by clicking the arrows to the right from the input field. If you uncheck the Use Leverage Info to Calculate checkbox, 2 other parameters will become active: margin for one lot and hedged margin. Margin for one lot. Margin is a value that shows how much money is required to hold an open position. The amount of margin is ultimately determined by trade size and will increase if the lot value increases. Hedged margin. Hedged margin is the value that shows how much money you need to open and maintain the hedged trades. To find out the hedged margin value, please contact your broker. In the data center, you can check which of 4 types of your data service subscription is currently active. If you see the "You are signed up for the basic service" signature, you have access to 15 years of historical data on the 16 most common currencies, silver and gold, from one broker. If you see the "You are signed up for the standard service" signature, you have purchased the standard subscription and have access to 1-minute data on 66 symbols from 10 brokers. If you've noticed that you are signed up for the VIP service notification, you can download both 1-minute and tick data on 66 symbols from 10 brokers. "You are signed up for the trial service" is the text that appears when you have signed up for the trial service. The trial allows you to download 1-minute and tick data on 66 symbols for 1 month, so you can evaluate the data and either consider subscribing to the paid data service or return to the free basic subscription.